Welcome to you all. I know our time is up, but I'm trying to do it as quick as possible. As Mr. Mustafa said, we got a reward for best practice application for the water supply project. So we don't want any other award for being late, so I'm trying to finish it more quickly. I'm an environmental engineer. I'm working for the Ankara Metropolitan Municipality. And actually we did a great job for water supplying project because we had we have faced with a very severe drought problem, water shortage problem in Ankara, and we had to solve this problem. So we come up with a Kızılırmak River water supply project. So I'm skipping with the introduction part. So you can find it in the internet because we are publishing it in the internet. I'm directly go to the project part. Yes, we have a severe drought problem, water shortage problem in Turkey between the years 2005 and 2007, 2008. We had 3 years for this drought problem, and one of the biggest lake in Turkey totally dried up. This is the third biggest lake in Turkey, and nearly within 3 years 10 billion metric cube of water just dried up in this lake. And this is one of the biggest river in Turkey, and in those drought season, this river also totally dried up. This is one of the beautiful lakes in the Turkey because it has a unique flora and fauna, lots of birds and animals living there. But in those season also, they are all had to left this area, and most of them are dead. This is the second biggest lake of Turkey. This also dried up totally in those period. So, of course, in Ankara, the capital city of Turkey, we also had suffered from this severe drought problem, and this graph shows our rainfall amount to our dams. The Ankara city totally used the dams for the water supply system, which means that we are all binded with rainfall and snowfall. So between 2006 and 2008, with 3 years, we have nearly no rainfall in this period. So you can see from the graph that at the end of 2008, we have only 15 million of cubic meters of water in our dams. Our total capacity of dams is 1.6 billion meter cube. So you can make a comparison between this, and you can easily understand the amount of severe drought problem. Just we have 50 million cubic of water. So the water level drops in one of the biggest dams in Ankara with 20 meters within 2 years. And this picture shows the same place that water level drops dramatically within 2 years. And this is the biggest dam in Turkey, also in Ankara. This capacity is 1.2 billion meter cube, but water level dropped dramatically also 40 meters between 2 years. So you can see from the picture that how it's dried up. Even so that you can see the red circle. This is the final inlet point of the dam. So at that point you can take the water from the dam by gravitational force. But the water level dropped between this inlet point, so we have to set up a floating pumping station in order to use the effluent water in the dead zone. So you can see clearly that floating pumping station. These are all urgent actions to face with the drought problem. But finally, we come up with a solution that we can use the Turkey's longest river, which is Kızılırmak River, for the water supply system for the Ankara city. But the main challenge is that the river is so far from Ankara. It's nearly 130 kilometers away from the city center. And in our master plans, this project is estimated to complete it within 10 years. Because it's a very huge system, it's a very huge project. So the experts estimated for this project to be finished within 10 years. But we have to do it. We have no other choice. So we start this project. It mainly consists of 3 pipelines. one water inlet structure, 10 huge storage tanks, and 5 pumping stations in general. And we start this project, we start the construction in April 2007. And these all activities, these all construction are executed by ASKİ, Ankara Water and Sewerage Administration, under the municipality. So 3 lines, as I said, 128 kilometers each. The total length is 384 kilometers. And these are all steel and GRP type, glass reinforced plastic type of pipelines, and with a diameter of 1.6. So I'm skipping the technical details, but you can see the numbers, the huge numbers. We used for tracks, just 11,000 tracks for transportation of the pipelines. So this is a very huge project, as I said. And for example, we used 80 kilometers of welding in order to connect the pipelines with each other. And 10 gigantic water tanks were built in this project also. The total capacity of them is 200,000 nearly cubic meters. So I'm skipping also that, but we are also using 5 pumping stations in order to pump the water for 500 meters above, because the Kızılırmak is under the level is under the water treatment plant. So in these pumping stations, we're also using this little bit advertisement, but we also use the Siemens product, so it was very good also. And in order to for the electricity supplying system, we laid 223 kilometer long electricity line, and the total capacity of the system for the electricity is 120 megawatt. It's a very huge actually, because it corresponds to 32,000 people's electricity need actually. So in order to do it very quickly, as I said, because the experts estimated for this project for 10 years, but we have to be very quick because we have no water. So we worked with conjunction with 13 contracting firms, and as a result, we completed this huge project within 1 year. And we pumped this water to Ankara city, and we treated in our water treatment plants. And this Kızılırmak system, Kızılırmak River water system, can meet at least 50 years of water need of Ankara city, even if we have no rainfall. Because it's as I said, it's the longest river in Turkey, and its yearly rainfall amount is 36 billion meter cube. So this project is totally can meet our water need. And also in terms of the water quality, many experts in Turkey, universities, public institutions, published lots of reports showing that this water is perfectly potable. And in order to maintain the quality, water quality, we are taking samples from nearly 1,000 points from different taps monthly, and we are also publishing the water quality in our website. The second aspect of this project is that we also saved a biggest lake in Turkey, in Ankara actually. It's the Lake Mogun, which has a unique and flora and fauna in Ankara city, but it also dried up. So we pumped some of water to this lake in order to save, and at the end this lake also saved from drying up. The total project cost is nearly $400 million. So as I said, it's a very huge project, and if this project hadn't been completed on time, as I said, we finished it within 1 year, Ankara would have been unable to find even a drop of water in October 2008. So I think, as I think, that's why we have been awarded from the World Water Organization. And this, all the things I want to say, and thank you very much for your listening. So if you have any questions, I will gladly answer it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have one last announcement. I was promised this is the very last thing before the lunch, which comes with water, by the way. Elaine?